Hey guys, welcome back to All Ventures Great and Small. Today we're doing an LED taillight installation on my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. I have long wanted some brighter LED style lights that I know are going to last longer and just put out more light for more visibility. And so I was looking around for options, and then a company called American Modified reached out to me and asked if I do an installation video and a review of some different products, and one of the things they offered me was LED taillights, so I jumped on that. So anyways, we're going to dive in. Like I said, the company is called American Modified. I'll put the link to the product, to the actual product, in the description, so check that out. But yeah, we're going to dive in. So there's the first one. The second one is some sort of bracket here with some screws and retaining clips. So we'll figure out what that's for. I know these are kind of drop-in replacements, so I'm not sure what we're going to do with that, but we'll find out. So they did come nice, wrapped in protective plastic. I like that. Well, even without anything connected, they're very reflective. Here's the second one. And this one, yep, has an R for right. Okay. I'm going to start by taking off the old factory ones. And I know it takes an 8mm bolt. It also said that in the instructions, which is kind of cool. So if your tools are not near your truck and you got to go dig it up, it's nice, so you know what to go get. So I know these just kind of pop out. Okay, so now we can see we have everything off and disconnected from the old tail light. Here's what the backside of the new tail light looks like. So you have this big plug right here. This is a solenoid, and now this makes sense. That extra bracket we saw earlier, that is for installing and securing this. And from looking at the instructions, because full disclosure, I didn't read them beforehand, it looks like you can secure this with the clips included or with just double-sided tape. I think I'm going to use a double-sided tape for my purpose, and we'll install that in a minute. Now we're going to remove the factory harness, and you can see I have another one of these red retaining clips, so I'm going to use my just little flathead here. There we go. Okay, so with the clip off, now I can get this guy off, and that leaves behind with the factory plug. So we're going to get this guy ready. So this is the right side of the truck. So you can see that's how we're going to look at the end. Let's get this put back in place. Alright, so that was easy, just clipped right in. And now this guy, the solenoid, so you can use those factory clips to clip it in. And then what I'm going to do for mine is I'm going to actually just, for now, I'm just going to set it there. I just want to test fit the whole unit. Alright, so that's how we look with everything installed and just sitting there. Just going to pop it back off so we can go ahead and do the actual fitting. So now as far as securing this guy, what I'm going to actually do with mine is I'm just going to do it right onto the housing here. And so in order to do that, you can see this nice clean back. And so what I have is some of this 3M double-sided tape. So I'm just going to cut off a piece of that, and then put that there. So, and you know, there's multiple ways obviously to do this, but I am a fan right now of just doing the double-sided tape while I'm still getting to know these taillights. So now with the tape in place, I'm going to take the solenoid and I'm just going to press it in here and just push that down a little bit, let that get fully seated on. And this tape is the 3M like extreme tape. So I've secured a lot of things with this, and I have a good bit of comfort with it. So, okay. So there we go. Now I'll come back and I'll check this in a couple weeks after some driving. And if I need to use the brackets and bolt it in place, and obviously we'll do that as well. So now I'm just going to press this in, and I'm going to pull off these clips from the factory unit because we're going to need these to install the bolts, the 8mm bolts. So, and now we'll put these in place. There we go. Okay, now just doing a final check of all the wires, and go and press that in for the last time. These guys should line right up. All right, so I'm just getting them started by hand, just to make sure everything threads correctly. Yep, great. You just want to kind of get it seated and reasonably tight. Okay, so there you go. Obviously it's daytime, so I'm gonna quick turn the truck on. We'll just see how that looks real quick. So I got the truck on, and you can see this one has, I have the headlights on. So this is the constant on illuminated round, and then over here, that's the factory. So I'll pop out here, see how that looks. Okay, so here's the brake light. So now that we have the passenger side on, we're going to do the driver's side. And now that we kind of know what we're doing, I think this will go a little bit quicker. So we're going to start by removing this one. All right, I'm going to let that hang a second, and we're just going to release the red retaining clip, and it comes off pretty easy. All right, oh, and remember, we're going to need these clips, so we'll just go ahead and pop them off now. All right, we'll set those clips aside. Let's go ahead and put these clips in place here. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to put the tape in place now. I'm going to go ahead and put the resistor in place right here. Let's compress that in. So now that I know what I'm doing, which quite frankly, if I just read the instructions a little better, probably could have done this in about 2-3 minutes for this side. So there you go. Now we'll put this guy back in. Okay. Boom. So here's one other shot too. This is the backup lights. So these things are actually really bright, and I love that there's one on the top and the bottom. So this is really bright. It's probably hard to appreciate in the video, but after dark it'll probably be better, but I'm very impressed with that. Okay, so that's what it looks like with them installed, and I'll add some footage here at the end after dark so you can see how they really look. But this is my kind of quick install video. Like I said, it took me probably 15 minutes to do this one because I didn't really read the instructions and was kind of figuring out as I went. But now that I know what I'm doing, this left side took maybe 2-3 minutes to do. So I would definitely say this is a super easy install. They look really good. The light was pretty bright during the day, but I'm excited to see how they look tonight. So I will add some footage at the end after dark. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll do my best to answer them. And then I'll also do a follow-up video in a couple weeks after I've had some time to use these and get a better feel for them. So thanks so much for watching. All right, so here I am now in the evening, and this is just the regular tail lights. And this is with the brake lights on and off. So this is substantially brighter than the factory. Okay, and I know we don't have anything to compare it against, but these are the reverse lights, and what I absolutely love about this is there is two. So you have the upper and the lower, and I had previously replaced my factory ones with LEDs to make it brighter, and they lit things up, but this is absolutely incredible. If I turn around, I don't know if it's really appreciable, but I mean, there's a little bit ambient light from my house marker there, or house light there, but it is bright. So this could not be better. So I'm pretty thrilled. This is a great product.